This is my new favorite exercise, by the way, the wah wah wah. It's really helping me, and I have a few students, and it's helping them. Minga 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 How many of you are doing the raspberry? I see a few of you doing with your tongue out. How many of you are doing the tongue trill, this? How many of you doing lip buzz? Okay. all see Alan's caricature? The picture, instead of his face, it's a caricature of his face. I think we should all get one done by the same artist, so the whole screen is just caricatures of us. So I find that that one helps me get into my higher falsetto sooner than anything else. I don't know if you're experiencing that, but either the lip buzz, tongue trill, or the raspberry, I'm able to get into falsetto first thing. Nice and light. No pushing or straining. Let's try this. Somebody's asking if they can get digital copies of the music, and the answer is yes. For use on an iPad, I'm gonna put a link in. I'm gonna put it in the chat for everybody. Link to digital scores. Oh, we were doing this. The reason we're doing it this way is so that the chords have to open and close, open and close. Instead of just one time closing and then we sing ah, this way they're having to go open and close. It's like a sit-up. So it's kind of easy down low, and then as we get higher, it gets harder. trick is not to do any kind of gripping or straining or constriction to help the chords to meet. Just let them do whatever they're going to do. So if they fail or if they struggle on a certain note, just let that happen, but nothing, no help from the outside with our bodies to try to get them to meet. Let's try some slides. Again. Let's try this one. So it's kind of a yodel flippy thing. The bottom notes are in chest voice and the top note is in head voice. If it feels a little clumsy or clunky, that's okay. Now we go back up. Good. Let's sing. Let's work on Under the Boardwalk. Sorry. Sometimes when I open these sessions, they open on top of Zoom. And it's like a million windows that open. I have to shut some of them. I promise you'll get a refund for every minute that you have to spend waiting. Here we go. La 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 la. Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Here we go from the beginning again. Sorry, some things were muted. Here comes. One, two, three, four. Bum, 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 bum. La 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 la. Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Just that much again. Let's try just the baritone, just the, it's labeled baritone, but let's do just the tenors and basses for a moment. It's the ultimate master. Here's 2 bars, and then tenors and basses. 1, 2, ready, go. Bum 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 la 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 la. Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Same thing again, just tenors and basses, 2 bars before your first entrance. 1, 2, ready, go. Bum 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 la 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 la. Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. How you feeling, tenors and basses? You getting all that? Any spots you'd like to hit? Okie doke, let me hear the altos, please. Two measures before the first entrance. A 1, 2, 3, and a 1. When the sun beats down and burns a tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet thing again, altos. Let me give you 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, go. When the sun beats down and burns a tar upon the roof,
and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be.
For everybody, top of 5, the first measure, I think that's a potentially tricky rhythm. Blanket with my baby. The second syllable of baby wants to be later than that, but it's not. Blanket with my baby. The other rhythm that I think is tricky for the sopranos and altos, top of 3, the second measure on the word ooh. 1, 2, 3, ooh, la, la, la. The temptation is to put it right on beat 4, which would be 1, 2, 3, ooh, la. But what's written is 1, 2, 3, ooh, la. It's got a syncopation to it. Let me hear that altos, tenors, and basses, please, at the beginning. Try to help you with those rhythms. Sorry. And a 1, 2, and
Bum, 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 bum,
a 1, 2, 3. One, two, three.
Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be.
Now sopranos, please. So a lot of this information gets repeated for those parts. Here comes soprano. And a 1, 2, 3, go. Oops. How did they know? Sorry, here it is. A 1, 2, 3, and go. When the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. And a 1.
Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be.
One more time, sopranos. 2 bars. And a 1, 2, 3, and 1. When the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. 1.
Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be.
Get all the parts, please. Here it comes. And a 1, 2, 3, and 1.
Oh, when the sun beats down and get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. From the park you hear the happy sound of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell under the boardwalk.
So right at that moment, you're going to DS. So you're going to have to flip back to the middle of 4 where the little squiggly line is. I sometimes mark my music like this. Oops. I'll show you. I think of pop songs in terms of verses and choruses and bridges. Can you see that I marked at the DS, I marked CH in a box? That's just letting me know that's the beginning of the chorus. So in addition to that little squiggly DS sign, I've got CH letting me know that's the chorus. So when I flip back to that page, my eyes can very quickly find the measure that I need to be at. Okay, let's start going into verse 2, please, with the tenors and basses. This is page 5, going into measure 29. One, two, three.
From the park you hear the happy sound of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell.
Dogs and french fries they sell. So fries has 2 notes. Dogs and french fries they sell. It's kind of a tricky rhythm, I think. 1, 2, 3.
From the park you hear the happy sound of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell under the board.
And that's where it goes back to the DS. Let me hear the altos there, please. 1, 2, 3, go.
You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell under the boardwalk.
One more time, altos. 1, 2, 3, go.
You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell under the boardwalk.
Let's get those parts together. Baritones and, altos, tenors, and basses. 1, 2, 3.
From the park you hear the happy sound of a carousel.
Oops. One more time.
From the park you hear the happy sound of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell under the boardwalk.
Let's hear the sopranos now, please.
I'll be
1, 2, 3, go.
Under the boardwalk.
Sopranos again.
I'll be
29. altos join, please.
I'll be
29.
You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell under the boardwalk.
Add the tenors and basses.
I'll be
29. 29.
from the park you hear the happy sound of a carousel.
You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell
DS.
under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be.
And right there, right at that moment, we jump to the coda. So second time, top of 5, we jump to the coda, which is middle of 6. It's a bit of a Mickey Mouse thing, but it is there. So let's go back to the beginning and do that far. So we'll do verse 1, chorus 1, verse 2, chorus 2, and that leads us to the coda. Here's 2 measures before the first entrance. 1, 2, ready, go.
When the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof.
Chorus 1.
Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be.
From the park you hear the happy sound of a carousel.
You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell
DS.
under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby,
coda.
That's where I'll be.
Middle of 6.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
Everybody getting the roadmap, the DS and the coda and everything? Just requires, I think, anticipating a little bit. So I'm going to park it right at the coda. So I'm going to start right at the middle of 6 where the coda sign is. And we're going to go into the bridge under the boardwalk, that whole section there. I think of that as the bridge. So let me label it as such. Can you see how I've got it labeled? That just helps me to see, oh, that's the beginning of a section. I think they should put the measure numbers at the sections, like there should be a measure number there. That would be helpful, I think, to it sort of chops up the song into the sections that make sense to us musically. Here's the coda. 1, 2, 3.
under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking
under
above,
the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
So I'm going to park it at the coda again, and we're just going to hear the altos for a second. I don't want to assume that the altos are getting every note of that. You might be, but let's just check it, okay, altos? Under the boardwalk,
Out of the
under
sun,
the boardwalk. Altos, are you getting all of that? There's some ups and downs and little things there. Let's put the sopranos and tenors and basses back in.
I'll be
Here we go. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking
under
above,
the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
bum, 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 bum.
Ooh, la 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 la. Under the boardwalk.
So this is the same as the beginning, except it ends a little bit different. In the middle of 8, altos and sopranos have this la, 1 and 2, and under the boardwalk. Other than that, it's the same as the introduction, right? So let's do this little interlude again. I'm rolling into 49. Here's 2 bars before 49. That's bottom of page 7. Here it comes.
Boardwalk, boardwalk.
49.
Ooh, la 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 la. Under the boardwalk.
Sopranos and altos, are you getting that second measure, middle of 8? La, that rhythm. Don't want it to catch you by surprise. One more time, then we'll keep going. 2 bars before the interlude. 2 bars before 49.
Boardwalk, boardwalk.
Bottom of 7.
Ooh, la 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 la. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be.
1, 2, 3.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
So the difference on that one is the last boardwalk. A couple people have different parts. So bottom of 10, sopranos have boardwalk, boardwalk. That's different than the first time. Altos, I think yours might be the same. Boardwalk, boardwalk. And tenors and basses, yours is different. It's boardwalk, boardwalk. So that's a little bit different ending than the first time we sing the bridge. Everybody getting all that? And then this final section, 75, is the same as the beginning. So here's rolling into 75, bottom of 10.
Boardwalk, boardwalk.
75 and
Ooh, la 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 la.
and I'll probably slow it down quite a bit more than that when I conduct it live. Let's go back to the beginning, do the whole thing, then I'll be asking you if any spots you need help with. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, la 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 la.
Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof,
And your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby,
that's where I'll be. From the park you hear the happy sound of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Bum, ooh, la 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 la. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be.
65.
Under the boardwalk, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
75.
Ooh, la 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 la. Bum 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 bum.
Any trouble spots? You could just do what Teal does and just memorize everything, and then you don't have to navigate the page turns. Let's work on good vibrations, which I think this is the hardest one. Couple of instructions. Bottom of 6, last measure, bottom of 6. The first time through, the altos are singing XI, both of those parts are alto parts. And we go into top of 7 with the altos split and the sopranos singing the melody. That's the first time, but the second time we're going to make it a soprano alto split, because the second time we're jumping to the coda and there's no melody part for the sopranos to sing. Okay, let me say that again. Bottom of 6, last measure. The first time through, the sopranos are not singing anything in that measure, because they're getting ready to sing the melody at the top of page 7, measure 37. So the altos are dividing and singing both of those parts on XI. However, the second time, we're going to make the two alto parts into soprano and alto, because we're jumping to the coda. And I'll remind you of that when we get there. Here's the next instruction. Page 12 at the top, measure 77. Basses, we're going to have you go down on good vibrations. So you're going to sing, I'm picking up good vibrations. The tenors can take the upper line. I'm picking up good vibrations. But since we've got basses, you guys sing the normal line. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's given me excitations. And that takes us to the top of 13 basses. Does that make sense? So write yourself a little note to cover all that. Let's start at the coda, please. Here's 2 measures before the coda. Let me just show you where I'm parked.
Excitations.
See where I am? So I'll count you in. I'll count you into the top of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Everybody know where I am? I don't want to lose you. Here it comes. 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Rolling into 59.
Gotta keep good vibrations. Gotta keep good vibrations.
67.
Gotta keep those loving good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations are happening with her.
Repeat.
Gotta keep those loving good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations are happening with her.
1, 2.
Good vibrations, excite, good vibrations, excite, la da 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 da, la da da, la da 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 da, la da da, do da 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 da.
That takes us to top of 15. So that goes by in kind of in a hurry, right? It's kind of manic. Now we have been looking at it on Fridays and also at least in my live rehearsals, but let's go back for a minute. Let's go top of 12, measure 77. Let me hear the altos there, please. Here we go.
Happening with her. Good, good.
Everybody see where I am? Let me park it a little closer. Here's 2 bars of 477.
Good vibrations, excite, good vibrations, excite, la da 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 da, la da da, la da 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 da, la da da, do 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 do.
She sang those rhythms wrong. You know what? I'm just going to fix them real quick. Bear with me. Just going to slide them over. Oops. Bear with me. Weird. Being very patient. That's not right either. Almost there. I fixed the first one. Here we go, altos. Back at top of 12, measure 77. Just the altos.
Good, good vibrations, XI, good, good vibrations, XI, la da 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 da, la da da, la da 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 da, la da da, do 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 do.
So somebody's asking, when I make these changes, are they updated online? No, I have to re-upload everything, which sometimes it takes me a minute to get to it. Okay, sopranos, can I hear you there, please? Top of 12, measure 77. Let me mute the altos and highlight the sopranos. Here comes.
Good vibrations. XI, good vibrations.
Top of 14. One more time, sopranos. Top of 12.
Good vibrations. XI, good vibrations.
Let's do altos and sopranos together. Top of 12.
Good vibrations. XI, good vibrations. XI, la da 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 da, la da da, la da 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 da, la da da, do 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 do.
Okay, let's hear the tenors and basses, same place. Top of 12, here comes.
I'm picking up good vibrations.
And that's the place where the basses will go down. I'm picking up good vibrations. Here comes.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations.
And a 1.
Ba 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 ba.
And a 1.
Ba da 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 ba ba.
And a 1.
Ba da 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 ba ba.
How you feeling on that, tenors and basses? Feel secure on it? Okay, all the parts rolling into top of 12. Here it comes.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations.
La da 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 da, la da da, la da 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 da, la da da, do 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 do.
Now, back to the coda, please. Top of 9. Top of 9. I'll give you 2 bars. Here it comes. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Tations.
Roll rolling into 59, bottom of 9.
Gotta keep good vibrations. Gotta keep good vibrations.
67.
Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Good vibrations, exciting, good vibrations, exciting, la da 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 da, la da da, la da 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 da, la da da,
And now we're at top of 15. So that's quite a big chunk. How are we doing on all that? Feel like you're getting it? Part of the challenge of this song is the transitions between either page turns or, musical subject matter from one section to the next. Okay, let's go. Now we're at top of 15. Let me hear tenors and basses. Okay, here comes.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. Bop, bop, good vibrations. Good vibrations.
So at the top of 16, she's giving me excitations. The next note is a half step up. From shuns, it goes bop, bop, shuns, bop, bop, and then it's up the scale. Good vibrations. So top of 16 again. She's giving me excitations. Up a half step, bop, bop. Good vibrations. Makes sense? One more time. Let's go back to top of 15, tenors and basses.
I'm picking up good vibrations.
One more time, I'll count you in. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations.
1, 2.
Bop, bop, good vibrations. Good vibrations.
Tenors and basses, you feel okay on that? Altos, let me hear you, please. Let's do the lower alto. Top of 15.
good pop pop, good vibrations pop pop, excite good pop pop, good vibrations pop pop, excite pop pop, good vibrations, good vibrations.
So the last three notes, good vibrations. I guess that's 4. Good vibrations. How many of you are singing the lower alto? Great, let's do that again. Top of 15, lower altos, please. 1, 2, 3.
Good pop pop, good vibrations pop pop, excite good pop pop, good vibrations pop pop, excite pop pop, good vibrations, good vibrations.
How you feeling, lower altos? Feel like you're getting it? Now let's do the middle part. So this could be altos or sopranos. Anybody who wants to sing the middle, doesn't matter. Here it comes.
Good, good vibration.
Here comes again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good, good vibrations. Excite. Good vibrations. Excite. Good vibrations. Good vibrations.
How you doing? How many of you are singing that middle part? Great. Let's put those two parts together. Lower altos and middles. Here comes.
Good, good vibrations. Excite. Good vibrations. Excite. Good vibrations. Good vibrations.
Getting it? Let's hear the top sopranos, please. 1, 2, 3.
Good, good vibrations. Excite. Good vibrations. Excite. Good vibrations. Good vibrations.
Who's singing that? Excellent. Here comes the top again.
Good, good vibrations. Excite. Good vibrations. Excite. Good vibrations. Good vibrations.
Let's try all the soprano and alto parts, please. Here it comes. 1, 2, ready, go.
Good, good vibrations. Excite. Good vibrations. Excite. Good vibrations. Good vibrations.
It's an angelic choir of surfer girls. Let's put the tenors and basses in underneath all that. Here's 2 before 95. 1, 2, 3, go.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitation. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitation.
Good vibrations. Good vibrations.
Now, back to top of 9. Coda all the way to the end. You guys are troopers. Top of 9. Here's 2 bars before that. Here comes.
Excitation.
1, 2.
Patience.
Rolling into bottom of 9.
Gotta keep good vibrations.
Top of 10.
Gotta keep good vibrations.
67.
Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her.
Repeat.
Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Good vibrations. Excite. Good vibrations,
giving me excitation. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitation.
1, 2.
good vibrations, good vibrations.
Do you need a nap? Okay, let's go back to the beginning and see if we can navigate through all of this with the DSs and page turns and everything and the notes. So here's the beginning, and then I'll ask you what you need help with. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready, go.
I love the colorful clothes you wear.
Ba-dum dum, and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair.
Ba-dum-dum.
13.
I hear the sound of a gentle word on the wind that lifts her perfume through the air.
21.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations.
She's somehow closer now. Softly smile, I know she must be kind.
Top of 8.
When I look in her eyes, she goes with me to a blossom world, oh yeah.
DS, DS.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations.
Coda.
Stations. Gotta keep good vibrations. Gotta keep good vibrations. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Good vibrations, good vibrations,
excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. Good vibrations. Good vibrations.
How you doing? Quite a lot, isn't it? It's a complicated song and it moves quickly and there's lots of changes. So any spots where you feel like you're kind of faltering or missing the next thing or whatever. Sopranos and altos, how are you doing navigating all the splits in particularly pages 5, 6, 7? Feel like you're getting all that? Anything you want to go over? Okie doke. Well done. Let's move on then. Let's work on Grapevine. And a one.
Whoa, I bet you're wondering how I knew
About your plans to make me blue.
with some other guy you knew before.
Between the two of us, yeah, you know I loved you more. It took me by surprise.
Took me by surprise, I must say.
When I found
out yesterday, I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, heard it through the grapevine. How much longer would you be my baby?
Grapevine, how much longer would you
Be my baby.
So that gets us through verse 1 and chorus 1. Let me hear just the tenors and basses that far, please. And a 1.
Whoa, I bet you're wondering how I knew. With some other guy you knew before. Took me by surprise, I must say. When I found out yesterday, I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, yeah. Be my baby. Be my baby.
How you doing, tenors and basses? You feel like you're getting all that? It's a little bit different doing it without the other parts to prompt you. I realize that. Altos from the beginning, please. Altos.
Oh, I bet you're wondering how I knew about your plans to make me blue.
Some other guy you knew before.
Between the two of us, yeah, you know I loved you more. It took me by surprise, I must say. When I found out yesterday, I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, heard it through the grapevine. How much longer would you be mine? Heard it through the grapevine. How much longer would you be my baby?
How you doing, altos? Thumbs up all around. Sopranos, let me hear you, please.
Whoa, I bet you're wondering how I knew about your plans to make me blue.
Some other guy you knew before.
Between the two of us, yeah, you know I loved you more. It took me by surprise, I must say, when I found out yesterday.
She sang the rhythm wrong on yesterday. When I found out yesterday is what it's supposed to be. Sorry about that.
It took me by surprise, I must say, when I found out yesterday. Don't you know that I heard it through the grapevine? Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, heard it through the grapevine. How much longer would would you be my baby? Grapevine, how much longer would you
Be my baby.
Everybody, keep going. Bottom of 6. 2, 3, 4, 1.
People say believe half of what you see,
son, and none of what you hear.
but I can't help but be confused.
Oh, if it's true, please tell me, dear. But do you plan to let me go?
Let me go.
Some other guy,
Some other guy you love before. I heard it.
And that's where the DS occurs. Let's go back to verse 2. Let me hear the tenors and basses at verse 2. This is bottom of 6, please. And a 1.
People say believe half of what you see, but I can't help but be confused. Plan to let me go. Some other guy you loved before. I heard it through the grapevine.
How you doing, tenors and basses on verse 2? You getting it? Here come altos there. Bottom of 6, altos.
people say believe half of what you see, son, and none of what you hear. Oh, if it's true, please tell me, dear. But do you plan to let me go? Let me go. Some other guy you loved before. I heard it through the grapevine.
How you doing, altos? Here's altos, tenors, and basses, bottom of 6.
People say believe half of what you see,
Son, and none of what you hear.
but I can't help but be confused.
Oh, if it's true, please tell me, dear. But do you
Plan to let me go. Some other guy you loved before. I heard it through the grapevine.
Sopranos, let me hear you, please. Bottom of 6, sopranos.
not much longer would you be mine?
I didn't mean to go back so far. Here's bottom of 6. 1, 2.
People say believe half of what you see, son, and none of what you hear. Oh, if it's true, please tell me, dear. But do you plan to let me go for some other guy you loved before? Don't you know that I heard it through the grapevine?
All the parts, bottom of 6, and then be ready for the DS and the coda.
People say believe half of what you see,
Son, and none of what you hear.
but I can't help but be confused.
Oh, if it's true, please tell me, dear. But do you plan to let me go? Some other guy you loved before.
I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, heard it through the grapevine.
Not much longer would you be
my
Heard it through the
baby.
grapevine. Not much longer would you
Be my baby.
Coda, coda, coda.
Whoa, I bet you're wondering how I knew. I heard it through the grapevine. Grapevine.
So another tricky thing about the DS on this one is when we DS back to bottom of 4, it's only for one measure. So we're turning the page back to 4 and then immediately turning the page to 5. So that might be a phrase that it's easier to memorize, that one phrase, and just flip back to top of 5 instead, and then you eliminate one page turn. It's up to you. Do you understand what I mean? Because the first phrase you're singing is heard it through the grapevine, which you probably already have memorized. So if you were to flip back to 5 instead of 4, you would eliminate one page turn. How are we doing on this one? It's fun to sing, right? Rhythm and measure 43 for soprano seems wrong. Yes, I think you're right, Judy. Let me look here. Yes, so she did the same mistake 2 times. For some other guy you loved before is what it's written, and I think she did love before. So I need to fix those. My count of tracks I need to fix is now 100, I think. It's becoming a full-time job. Any other questions? Let's move on, shall we? How about Never My Love?
You ask me if there'll come a time when I grow tired of you. Never my love, never my love, never my love. You wonder if this heart of mine will lose its desire for you. Never my love, never my love, never my love. What makes you think love will end when you know that my whole life depends on you? You say you fear I'll change my mind, I won't require you. Never my love, never my love, never my love. What makes you think love will end when you know that my whole life depends, my whole life depends, whole life depends, whole life depends on you. Depends on you. You ask me if there'll come a time when I grow tired of you. Never my love, never my love, never my love, never my
Let me hear the tenors and basses, please, at middle of 4. Rolling into 22. Let me park it in the right spot.
What makes you think love will end?
See where I am? Here it comes.
When you know what makes you think love will end when you know that my whole life depends on you?
One more time, same spot.
What makes you think love will end when you know whole life depends on you.
Let me hear the lower altos in that same spot, please.
What makes you think love will end when you know that my whole life depends on you?
Same thing again, lower altos.
What makes you think love will end when you know that my whole life depends on you?
Tenors, basses, and lower alto.
What makes you think love will end when you know that my whole life depends on you?
Middle alto or second sopranos could sing along with that too.
What makes you think?
Oops. What I meant to do was...
What makes you think love will end when you know that my whole life depends on you?
Obviously, if you're a soprano, you jump back to the soprano part when the page turns. Same thing again, middles. 1, 2.
What makes you think love will end when you know that my whole life depends on you?
Middles, lower altos, tenors, and basses.
What makes you think love will end when you know that my whole life depends on you?
Interesting to hear all the parts but with no melody. Here comes the sopranos.
What makes you think love will end when you know that my whole life depends on you?
All the parts together, please.
What makes you think love will end when you know that my whole life depends on you?
One more time, a cappella.
What makes you think love will end when you know that my whole life depends on you?
Hey, good job.